got the heat going first. Nice and warm in here. So we're down here in the race car bay, doing some Katzkins. Oh wait, hang on, let me get this hair off here for you. There you go, I got it.
Thanks,
It's bothering me, yeah, it's bothering me. But anyway, we got a Bronco in. I'm gonna have to pull it forward some. That ought to do it. I like the two-door Broncos. They're some of my favorites, for sure. We started doing Katzkins about 4 weeks ago. I say we, company, but I'm the man for it. We got on a deal with the dealerships, started doing it for the Dodge dealership here in Cleveland, and this is our first customer, a non-dealership customer, so hopefully we got all the right stuff here. So say you buy a vehicle from the dealership, it's got cloth seats, base model, whatever. This is a nice upgrade, cheaper upgrade than say doing it from the dealer, because I'm not sure how much dealer costs for a leather upgrade, but from the dealer, but I know it's a lot more than Katzkin, for sure. And these are, they're a factory style. I mean, they, you know, old factory seat covers come off. It's got all the same, they're like replicas pretty much. And they do pretty damn good replicating them. I mean, all the ones I've done, they fit just about perfect. So all the stitching lines up, they stretch good, they're not too loose, they're not too tight. So they definitely do a pretty good job there at Katzkin sewing all these things up. These are diamond stitched. You can get like 1,000 different options. I mean, you can't just like call or get on the website and order. You have to call them, give them your right year, make, model, trim, all that, and they make it in-house after you order it. That way it's correct.
But if you come through us, we do all that for you.
Yes, yeah. You just give us the pretty much VIN number, year, make, and model, and we handle all that. And all you gotta do is bring your vehicle, and then you pick it up, and you got some nice new seat covers. So first things first, you gotta pop all your little plastic covers off. I already did so, but they cover your seat bolts. They go right here. Front's got them. The rears, they're already exposed, so those will be easy. Rear seats, they have Torx bits up front, and then in the rear, I had to do the same thing. Pop all your little covers off. I dropped my socket down in here, so I can't get it out until I take them out. But they come out pretty easy. They're not too bad, so I'm gonna get them ripped out and get started. Kind of clip together here. You just kind of pull them apart and roll it right off. Not right off, it kind of takes some pulling and curling and persuasion to get them off, but they're not too bad. You got to be really careful with this stuff, especially if you want to keep this old material. You got to be very careful taking it off. I know some people, they just take a razor blade and cut them right off, but I'm sure the customer would like to keep these, so taking my time taking everything off. That way if they sell them or do whatever with them, they're able to go back on. It would be easier if I could just cut them off, but yeah, no, because one, you have to have the right tools, and it's very tedious, time-consuming work. You have to really pay attention to what you're doing. Really, when everything comes off, you got to pay attention to how everything comes off. That way you know how it all goes back on. There's a lot of little bits and pieces and airbag. You know, you got to pull the airbag out of the seat and put it in the new seat cover. I mean, it's very tedious work. You definitely have to know what you're doing, for sure. For sure. Here it is. There's one off. Got about 6 more to go, so. What holds these on is these little retainer clips. They slide down in there, so you do not want to lose these. I lost one, but I'm gonna find it. So don't lose those like I did. So I like taking the back off the bottom. That way when you're stretching them around, it's a lot easier. And when you're putting them on, you can lay them down flat. So, and the foam will come off of, say, the frame. So I'm just working with the foam and not the whole seat. Makes it way easier. Go ahead and expose our zippers here. God damn, that's a strong ass Velcro. This is really where you gotta pay attention, because you're tearing this whole seat apart. You know, you're tearing all these wires and cables. You know, you really gotta pay attention to where they come out. That way, when you go to put it back together, you're putting it back together correctly. And all your little pins, see, I mean, they all, to stretch, you know, they all go into a certain spot. That way it stretches right, you know, so paying attention and patience, because this thing's brand new, and I doubt they got all these little bitty seat parts in stock somewhere. So you really, you know, you don't want to mess nothing up, that's for sure. So airbag sits in here, and you know, this is all one piece, so it's connected to the cover. I'll have to go in from the back side, unbolt it, pull it out, pull the airbag out of the bag, and then I can pull the cover off. Yeah, you don't want to mess that up. When I go to put this back in, I would not like for the seat to blow up in my face. So very, 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 very careful with this. Bull rings come in here. That's what holds all your creases in right here. So that's what makes them look like they're made to the seat. Gotta come in, cut them all out, pick them all out. Headrest, yank them around, yank them around, and boom, seat covers off. Channels here, you can see where they were all, it's like a rubber metal type deal or whatever. The foam, you can see, has a wire cable running all the way around. So these little bull rings here, they clip that channel in the seat onto the channel into the seat cover. So that's what kind of holds it on, or holds it down, keeps it looking nice. So this is our bull ringer gun. We put our staples in here, load up the big 30 round here, and smash it, and then so that's what holds the seat to, or the cover to the seat. So new cover going on. That's what you want to look like right there. Center of the seats right here in the middle of this stitching. So I kind of like the diamonds because you can tell where your center mark is. So. Make sure we're in lining up wherever it needs to be. Makes it look good there. Oh yeah, that's coming together. I'm just gonna let y'all know these do look a little wrinkly, but they are brand new. They just did get made about a week ago, so they are gonna have a few wrinkles as soon as I put them on, but after you get some heat ran through the vehicle and some weight in the seats, it'll work right out. That's full, pretty much full stretch right there, so bottom it'll stretch out a little more. I think it looks pretty good. For the wheels and tires. Well, wheels, swapping them tires. Yeah. Man, I think they look great. I love it. Got 20 by 10 Vossen HF65, super deep. As you can see, they got a kind of super concave to them. I think they're gonna really set it off. I think they'll look a lot better than them fuel runners they got on there. Wanting to get away from the black and milled, so we got these all black Vossens for them. So hopefully they'll be satisfied with them. We done a spare tire reinforcement for the weight, putting all this weight on the door. This whole section here on it comes all the way over and reinforces the tire carrier with the door. So. About a month or two ago, we had put a 2-inch or a 3-inch on it, I think. It got the control arms, the pucks, and she had some 20 by 9 fuel runners on it, black and milled, and she wanted to get away from the milling, so we hooked her up with these all black Vossens, and I think it looks pretty good. The Katzkins, they were a diamond stitched with kind of a grayish stitching to them. They looked a lot better for sure. They come in with it's a base model, you know, it had the gray cloth leather, or the gray cloth. So we done the leather upgrade front and rear, and the wheels, and we also done a spare tire reinforcement on it. Since we put the bigger wheel on there, we wanted to save that tailgate from any damage, breaking over time, whatever, you know, save the hinges. So put that on there, and that's pretty much it. Y'all come see us at Two Brothers. This will be the end of the video for this week. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next videos and what we got coming next.